You're gonna see.
Viven en un country. Andan en BMW para arriba. Los fines de semana se cogen a las mejores minas. Morfan bien todos los días. El día anterior al partido durmieron tranquilamente en un hotel 5 estrellas y se rascaron la verga durante 24 horas sin hacer nada, jugando al ping-pong y al pool y a la play. Juegan al fútbol todos los días de su vida. Los botines, $6.000, $5.000, no sé cuánto salen, ponele 3.000 mangos, 4.000 mangos, están vendados por un kinesiólogo. Están bien comidos, están bien entrenados. Las medias, que son las que no te cortan la circulación, los pantaloncitos, que son los de los huevos, que no te raspan los huevos, la camiseta te estira la espalda, es la que no transpira, que sale 800 pesos, no sé cuánto sale una camiseta para jugar al fútbol. La pelota es perfecta, perfecta, 120 euros. Inflada con un barómetro a 8 bares. La cancha no tiene un solo pozo. El arco tiene 7,20 metros por 2,40. Te aplauden cuando salís a la cancha. La concha de tu madre, no sabés parar una pelota. Le vas a pagar al arco y la tirás a la mierda. Le vas a hacer un pase a tu compañero que está a 1 metro. Y así se la pasas mal. Hijo de puta, eso me puede pasar a mí con esta panza. No hago.
Yes, people, yes. You live in the best cities, the best things. You drive the best cars, you get the masseuse, you get this, you get that, and you can't put the ball in the back of the net. You can't make a simple pass. You lose the ball. You're playing for the biggest club in the world. This manager getting 15.6 million. I'm going in. I'm going in right now. I haven't been live for 3 days, and I've been, I'm telling you, but we've got 2 legends in the building today. Today, for the first time, Goodness Therapy, Dan, the real one, the negative one, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Big
what they call me. They call me
here.
negative. I call myself real. Big up Rashid. Big up DJB. Love for having man on first time.
Yeah, big up.
Love, man. Love. Thanks for having me. Listen, thanks for being here, bro. DJB, you legend. It's been a very long time. We haven't
We've
for
kind
some
of
reason-
crossed paths, haven't we?
Yeah,
No,
we
what
haven't
happened
crossed
was
paths.
we were sort of like on different streams, weren't we?
Yeah.
And then I decided to get my channel, and then I was trying to get that up and running. You was getting your channel, and I was invited here, invited there. You know how it is, my friend. But
100%.
I'm eventually here, and it's all good, bro. It's all good, and it's a pleasure to be on your channel, my friend, and sharing it with the Gooners Therapy. So yeah, I'm delighted. And big up the chat as well, as always.
Always
Big
love.
up, man. Big up. Well, and big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to everyone that came from DJB's raid. Thank you very much for the raid. And I think Shane Goon is going to raid as well. Big up to him as well. Hey, listen, what place to start from the Arsenal-Liverpool game? Unfortunately, I've heard some people talk about, it was a good plan to go all defensive, ultra defensive. You know, on FIFA, when you're playing ultra defensive and you have no plan to attack, which is something I don't get, because I've seen, look, I'll be real, I don't like defensive football. I'm more of someone that likes to watch football. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a Zinedine Zidane, I like Xabi Alonso, I like Hansi Flick, I like Pep Guardiola, Klopp. This is kind of football that I like. But if we're playing defensive football and we win, I don't care. Winning's first, and then it's playing good football. But we're not winning, and we're not playing good football. So what's the point of all of this? 15.6 million this guy's getting, and the set piece coach is getting him out of trouble every time.
Covering over cracks.
Coach covering up the cracks, exactly, bro. Might as well just hire him. It'll probably be 1 million. Give him another 1 million. Just hire him. Get the 15.6 million from that guy and tell him to, you know what? And do you know what I'm saying? What are we doing here, bro? But it is what it is. Arsenal, Liverpool, Dan, what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts to that one?
I was fuming. Even before the game started, yeah? I wasn't going live. I saw that lineup. I went live. Lineup reaction, yeah? Mikel Merino in midfield, number 1, yeah? Negative. You've got a man in Eze that's just come to the carpet. There's no excuses here that he's not ready to play. He's not fit. He's been playing for Crystal Palace already. Do you understand? He is ready to go. There is no excuse to be putting Mikel Merino in that midfield. As soon as I saw that, I was fuming. The second thing that I saw, was Martinelli. Yeah? Piss poor. I said in my lineup where I would go for, I'll go Trossard. In no world are we starting Martinelli anymore. I don't want to hear all of this about he works hard, he does good defensive work. This is entry-level stuff we're talking about, Martinelli. That's what every player's meant to be doing, yeah? He should not have started the game. Should not have started the game, yeah? And then watching the game, boring, negative, nasty football. Once again, yeah? And how many times have we seen, when we're meant to be making a statement and saying, all right, let's go to Anfield, let's make a statement here. Let's try and win this game. I'm not telling you to go gun-ho, but if you're saying to yourself, you've got Zubimendi and Rice in there, why do you need another DM in there? That's already defensive. Do you understand? You've got, what's his name? Wanyeri on the bench. What's going on there? What has Wanyeri done wrong to not be getting on that field of play? I don't understand it. And for me, it was just, yeah, you got Arsenal fans coming out, these top goonies coming out saying, well, guess what? If that free kick didn't go in, it would have been a good result. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah, you're at Anfield 0-0. It's a dangerous scoreline. Liverpool was always going to score. Even if that free kick didn't go in, a goal would have come in.
Yes, sooner or later.
100%.
Sooner or later, bro. No, 100%, man. And big up to Catch in the chat, or SB, big up to both of them, man. But sooner or later, it was going to go in. They piled on the pressure. They were pressuring us. You can't defend for 90 minutes. And you know what the worst thing is, Dan? Is that there is no plan to attack. There's no plan. Do you know what I'm saying? Going forward, I dare anyone here, the most top gooner in the chat, to tell us what was the plan going forward.
Yeah,
and yeah, today I heard this. Sorry, just this. Yeah, I heard Cecil talking to the lead gooner. I was lunchtime. It was my break, and I heard them talking, and Cecil was like, "Oh, we played with 3 forwards." Well, I think. Oh, sorry, whoa! That wasn't 3 forwards. That was 1 forward. The rest are defending. That's a right wing back. That's not a right wing. That's a right wing back, and that guy's a left wing back.
100.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? We're defending with 10 players and nothing going forward. Gyökeres seems lost. He doesn't know what to do. Should I run? Should I stay? Should I play a one? He doesn't know what to do. And you know Gyökeres' game. You know these players that come from Scandinavian countries, how they play football, how the strikers they are. Run fast and strong, and shoot when you get the chance. But I don't know what they're talking about, but Dan, go on, man. Go on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What you got to
interrupted.
You got to sit down and ask yourself, who looked better as an attacking unit? Bournemouth against Liverpool or Arsenal? Who looked better, Newcastle with 10 men or Arsenal? There was nothing going forward. Yeah, Gyökeres didn't have the great game, but in his defense, where's this service coming from? Even when you've seen that lineup, you're saying to yourself, where's the service coming from? You've got Declan Rice dropping back as deep as I've ever seen him drop back. Yeah?
Yep.
You understand? It's just not good enough. Negative. And this is what I keep saying about Arteta. Yeah? I don't scream out Arteta out no more because these top goonies, they can't handle that. So you've got to just put it into them nicely, yeah? He's not the man that you make run fourth in the relay. Yeah? He's not getting over the line. Yeah? He's built the house. He's done a decent job. He's not getting the roof on Arteta. And this is another example as to why it's not going to happen. Yeah? That's just another example for you there. Time and time again. I've had enough.
No, 100%, man. DJB. Do you know what it is, yeah? Do you know? Do you know what it is, yeah? When you think about it, we're the ones that are telling the world, or telling the Arsenal fans, that we're not going to win anything this season. And we say it with chest. We're not going to win anything this season. And I'm saying it on the internet, not just to my friends. But these men would never tell you we're going to win something this season. Ask them. Ask any top gooner. Ask him. Look, you've got the best transfer window, right? You've got the best defense in the world. You've got the best manager. What's stopping you? What is stopping you? DJB, please tell me how you felt about the Arsenal-Liverpool game.
Well, I mean, it just summed up years of this manager in charge, didn't it? Really. I mean, people tell me, "Yeah, relax. It's only 3 games," but the evidence has been there for 3 seasons, not 3 games. We went to Manchester United first game of the season. We got out of jail. Another Poor performance, lackluster, boring, uneventful. Pre-season, we was all over the place. We played Spurs in the North London pre-season derby. We was all over the place in that one. So all the evidence was there. The cracks are there. They're just getting bigger. And the problem is when you're going to Anfield this early in the season, you're kind of on a shot to nothing, really, because if you lose, it ain't the end of the world, respectively, because you've still got the rest of the season. But it's the way you lose. And the way we lost showed everyone that no one's got to be fearful of Arsenal. You ain't got to be fearful of Arsenal. If you watch that performance against Man United, if you watch that performance against Liverpool, there's no one fearing Arsenal. If we'd have gone there and laid it onto them, peppered their goal, near misses, Gyökeres having chances, goalkeeper pulling off saves, hitting the post, penalty decisions turned down, and then they hit us with a weldy, you hold your hands up and you go, well, okay, fine. But I saw this and I saw this. And other teams are thinking, I'll tell you what, Arsenal were unlucky there. They look an outfit. They look the team to beat. Now we just look like a bang average team again. We look like a bang average team going into our next game after the international break against Nottingham Forest, not knowing whether we're going to win, lose or draw. You can't confidently say that we're going to win that game because, again, the players are playing catch-up. After Anfield, the next game's another big game. If they'd have come out of Anfield and they'd played really well and the manager had set them up to give them a chance of winning and they got beat by a sucker punch, then fair enough. But the problem is with this manager, he's been scarred from when he bottled the league. That's when it all went wrong for him. When he bottled that when he had that 8-point lead and it all went wrong, he's been scarred from that. And he mentally can't get that out of his head.
Living in his head.
And
right.
and every game now he's going in with cautious. Or, I've got to contain them. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. As for the Eze thing, what can I say? You get all that glitz and glam against Leeds. He comes out, parades the pitch, crowds on their feet. Everyone's gassing him up, cheering. And Arteta's body language, he's standing there thinking, cheer who you like. It ain't my signing. I didn't want him. If he'd have wanted him, Eze would have been over the line end of June, July, and he'd have gone on pre-season. The fact that he came in because Havertz was injured tells you all you need to know. So Eze weren't he signing. Gyökeres weren't he signing. He wanted Sesko. If he got Sesko, he didn't have to change the way he plays. He didn't have to change his tactics. It's clear now that Gyökeres coming in has bamboozled this manager. He don't know how to get the best out of him. He don't know how to bring players around him to get the best out of him. So now, consequently on that, we're looking at Gyökeres, and he's looking like someone you've just bought out of Sunday football. And it ain't Gyökeres' fault. It's not Gyökeres' fault. It's the manager's fault. He's looking tired. He's looking as if you're not even getting him the ball. He's making these runs. Players are taking too many touches. They're not picking him out. He's coming deep. He's dropping left. He's dropping right. He's running beyond the defence. He's looking around and he's like, what's happening? So all of these things are not new with this manager. We've seen it time and time and time again. There's countless of games last season. Everton at home, 0-0. Just getting over the line against Leicester. Just getting over the line at home against Southampton's. Poor performances. West Ham United at the Emirates. Aston Villa away. Went there, tried to contain them. If Watkins had have slammed that ball home, yeah, we come out of there with a win, but we come out of there with a dirty win, stunk the place out, And these are all the games, and people say, oh, yeah, relax, it's only 3 games. It's not 3 games. It's 3 seasons or what. It's ridiculous. And the thing is as well, though, and I just land on this, is you can't see it changing. This is what I'm saying. There's more evidence of failure than there is success. And if you want to class coming runners-up success, beating Real Madrid in a quarter-final of a Champions League success, it's not. and it's just getting worse. And you've only got to look at the players as well. Martinelli, I mean, I'm sorry, people say, oh yeah, but defensively he done all right. Well, what game was you watching? Because it was like playing with 10 men. It was like playing with 10 men. This brother's literally fallen off of a cliff. Harry ain't broke his neck and killed himself, I don't know, but he's literally fallen off of it. I've never seen, and I was saying this yesterday on my channel to people, in all the years I've been watching Arsenal, I've seen players kind of deteriorate slowly and kind of as they've got older or they're trying to get over a bad injury. But I've never seen a player deteriorate so badly than Martinelli. And that has to be down to the manager, because if he was under any other manager, Martinelli would not be playing like he's playing now. And do you know what I mean? It's a fact. But for me, you know, we had a chance to go into Anfield to prove a point. You got to remember, the onus was on us. They're the champions. They don't need to prove anything. People say, oh, yeah, but Liverpool didn't play that well. They don't need to. They've won the Premiership. We had to go there and set the example. They've got nothing to prove. They've just signed Isak. They've got Wirtz. They're going to ball out. You watch them in a couple, 3 or 4 weeks' time. They're going to be smashing it. The onus was on us. It was on us to go there, set a marker down and go, look, if you're going to win the Premier League, you've got to get past us, because we ain't going to give it to you. This is how we mean business. We might fail today. You might come out with 3 points today, but I'm telling you now, you're going to know you've been in a game. They weren't in a game. They stepped it up in the second half. They were playing through the lines. They put Zubimendi under pressure. We all saw what happened there. Zubimendi on the ball under pressure, lightweight.
Not good.
You're telling me and people are telling me he's better than Thomas Partey?
Definitely not.
He retains the ball. He retains the ball. You give me the ball, I'll get the ball back. I'll give it back to you. Put him under pressure. He ain't nowhere. But yeah, man, it's just frustrating. It's another frustrating game, and we have to move on. But
it's worrying though. It's worrying, DJB, right? I mean, this Zubimendi better than Partey. It's like they never saw Partey, and I remember when Partey was in this club. And I remember, do you remember when they used to hype him? He's better than Casemiro. Do you know what I'm saying? Partey was the best thing since sliced bread. Do you know what I'm saying? That was the best thing that happened ever to this club. But whatever, man. These guys will always find a new toy and move on to it. Did anybody see that Lewis Skelly's not mentioned in the Champions League squad?
Yep, crazy. and Wanyeri.
Do you know why? Do you know why Lewis Skelly wasn't mentioned and nobody cared? It's because Calafiori had 2 good games. All right games.
Calafiori is the defensive version of Kai Havertz. He loves Calafiori. He absolutely, he calls him, I don't know what he calls him, but he loves Calafiori. What they don't realise is, I mean, if you look at that, and people are saying to me, yeah, but it's B squad, A squad. It doesn't matter. It's confidence for those young players. You know, it's like being at school, innit, and you've got an A team and a B team.
Facts.
If you're in the football team and you see your name on that B team sheet, straight away you're like, oh, fuck. You know?
Facts.
And it's the same as these. Can you imagine Skelly? And it's all over the Arsenal website. So you've got it all over the Arsenal website. They're looking at that as young players that have dug this geezer out the crap, by the way, in previous games. Wanyeri came in and done jobs for this manager. When we were playing badly, Wanyeri came in and turned games on its head. Skelly done a job at left back for this guy. And now he's treating them like Kieran Tierney. And Wanyeri's going out on loan. I don't call him Ethan Wanyeri. I call him Emil Smith Rowe.
Facts.
Ainsley Niles. Look what he done to him. That's Skelly. You know, that's all you need to know about.
We can keep going. Balogun, we can keep going with this. Yeah. There's a lot of players that deserve a spot, at least a shot, at least 30 minutes Come on, bro. You can't tell me that there's no players better than Martinelli and the players that we had last season. Come on, let's be honest here. But it's not about the players. It's not about that,
It's not the players.
DJB. It's about him and what he wants. He wants his way to work.
Yeah, and
And these, do you know what I'm saying? Go on,
I was
man.
gonna say, the problem that we have, people like us in this chat today, we're the minority. Yeah,
Facts.
the majority are behind Arteta, and whatever he does, they will find excuses for. Just like Martinelli, we're talking about Martinelli. See, when he had that great season, all they were saying is, look what Arteta's done to Martinelli. Look what Arteta's done to Martinelli. Now Martinelli's fallen off a cliff. They're not blaming Arteta for that. Yeah?
No, they're blaming the player.
To do with
He's a
Arteta now.
scapegoat. He's become the scapegoat.
You understand?
I've done a thing about Martinelli. Apparently, the club wanted to sell him. They wanted like 60 million for him, but no one was coming in for 60 million. You ain't getting 60 million for Martinelli. That's not Martinelli's fault. That's just facts, right?
Come on.
So, were the club really serious in selling him? Because putting a price tag on him for 60 million, they knew that the club weren't going to come in and buy him. So, in a way, they wanted to keep him. But if you are going to sell him and you want to sell that player, and the player's got wind that you want to be sold, that tells me that you're no longer in my plans. I want to sell you. You're no longer in my plans. Yet the guy runs out at Anfield. The guy's been named in the A squad in the Champions League.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, Wanyeri, who you've gassed up and said, oh, you're going to play a key role, you're going to play more central, we're going to give you this contract, can't even get a game. I don't see... make it make sense, because it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me that 1 minute you're trying to sell a player and Eze can't even get on the left-hand side. And yet the next thing, you're giving all this guy, you're giving this guy that's out of 4 minutes. I don't get it.
They wanted 60 million for a guy that scored 6 goals last season. Is you mad? Am I the only guy that saw this? What is going on? Are we the only people that see? How could you want 60 million for a player like that? Oh, but every player is going for that amount. No, we're the only team that buys players for that amount. And that are duds.
But we can't even sell them. This is the trouble. And net spend is top of the league. That's one thing Arteta can be proud of. He's top of the league on net spend. Liverpool net spend is better than ours. 10 million. That's all we've sold. 10 million. This is 10 million net.
And I know we're going to come to the Josh Kroenke thing in further on in the show. But yeah, when you look at Arteta, all the signings that he's made and that he's sold on, he's operating at a loss. Yeah. Every time. He's operating at a loss. You bring players in. When you sell these players, you're losing money. So if you're owning this business and this is what this guy is doing to your business, question marks have to be raised. They have to be raised now.
Exactly. And this is why they're raising it. This is why the guy's under pressure to win trophies, because we're letting players go on a free. Martinelli's going to end up going on a free. Trossard will end up going on a free. We know we're not getting anything for Zinchenko. His contract runs out whilst he's on loan, so he ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing for him. So this is what I'm trying to say. We're letting players go on a free. We're buying crap players and then letting them go on a free. I think Vieira's in a raffle, isn't he? I mean, I don't know what he's gone for.
He went to Hamburg. He's gone to
Hamburg on a loan with an obligation to buy. So they're going to find out how crap he is. They're going to send him back. They're not going to buy him.
That's the thing. We're not even tying them down, DJB.
No.
At least send them on loan, but with an obligation. Make them pay the amount of money, and they're gonna find out that this guy's not the guy. And they want some ridiculous amount of money for these players because they rate them. That's the thing. They rate these players. That's why their talent ID is so shit. They rate these players and they're expecting a certain amount of money, and you're not getting it. You're not getting that amount.
Wanted them. It was Arteta and Bertie, wasn't it? It was Arteta and Bertie, you know, the blind leading the blind, you know, and this Arteta and Edu, sorry, the blind leading the blind, yeah. And it was all there. It was all their making. This is what I tried to say when Arteta and Edu was put in place. I said it won't be now. It'll be 2-3 seasons down the line that you're going to suffer. It won't be immediate when you're signing these players. It'll be 2-3 seasons down the line when we're trying to get rid of them. Now we're trying to get rid of them on astronomical wages. I mean, Martinelli's on 180k a week,
Madness.
and they want 60 million for him. Are you mad? How are we selling him?
You got to start thinking, get rid, just take the
How are we
10, 20
selling
mil
him?
from him and get him off the wage bill. That's the smartest thing to do.
Facts.
The
Facts,
smartest
bro.
thing to do.
Just give him
He's
a little
gonna-
bit. Let him go. Let him go.
He's
Let him
gonna end
go.
up
Just cut your
free.
losses.
He's
Innit?
gonna
Yeah,
end up
just
for
cut your
free.
losses. Yeah, he is gonna.
Tommy Asu. Yeah, free. See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And
It is what it is.
Yeah. This is why the Cronkies are going to now seriously think.
That's something we're gonna get into in a second. I just want to say hello to the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up to everyone that's locked
Big
in.
up.
I'm saying
Smash
Catch
the
is in the
likes,
chat
people.
as well.
Smash the likes.
Smash the likes up and sub to the team, of course. Sub to the team. Big up Darren. Darren saying facts, DJB facts. Paul Nash is saying top gooners hate our history, legends who question the manager, OGs who dare to be dissatisfied with Mick, their mantra, the new mantra. And so it's only 3 games in, is 6 years. Do you know what it is? They say 3 games, I say 3 years.
Yeah, that's
It
what
ain't
I
no
say,
3 games. I'm
It's
not
sorry.
3 games.
Like DJB said, last season we were winning on set pieces and shit like that. What do you think?
Yeah.
How do you think we were winning?
14
We were
draws.
worse than Bournemouth. We
I
were
was
worse
bored
than
out the head
Bournemouth.
for most of the season over the Emirates. That's why I have my sleeping bag plotted up there. It's not come home yet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a cure to insomnia, bro. What kind of football is that, man? Let's be real. But people tell you, oh, but would you rather see good football and not win anything, or see shit football and not win anything? We're not winning anything either way. Stupid.
But there's a way.
100%.
But this guy. Before you bring in the other chat, this guy has been in the job long enough now. He's not a rookie manager. He's going into his 7th year. Surely he's learned how to play rugged, but still entertain and win games. There's a way you can play where you can blow teams away and then shut up shop, or vice versa. You can start off, but his substitutions he makes are too late. Even against Liverpool, for example, if he'd have made substitutions at half time, and Eze would have come running out and all.
At least one player. At least one player.
Then I'm thinking, hang on a minute, we've contained them for the first half. I get that. Now the second half, we're going for it. Yeah. If he'd have done that, I'd have had a little bit more respect. But the fact that he only made substitutions when he waited for we was 1-0 down, and then he waited for Arnie to make his subs, tells me everything I need to know. Tells me everything I need to know.
Yeah. What do you think about this one, guys? Start with you, Dan. Dan, are you seeing Saka kind of like dropping off? Are you seeing like it's not the same Saka? Is it injuries? Is it Arteta? Is it the system? What do you think it is? What do you think it is, Dan?
I think he burnt him out. He's burnt Saka out. I'd like to think that Saka will come back to be where he was, but he's burnt Saka out. All those games that he was playing and leaving on 90 minutes, bringing him on for irrelevant FA Cup games. And this is now what's happening. Saka FC. This is now what's happening. And he's done his other hamstring now. It's just too much work, too much pressure on Saka. That's what's happened. And this has caught up with him. We've seen it with other players in the past. It's caught up with all these games. You've got players that come in. I don't want to hear nothing. We've had not straight back up, but we know that someone like Wanyeri can play there in some games. But this is what's happened. So I don't know where we're at with Saka, but let's just hope. And I've got some faith in him with that Nigerian blood that he's going to come back to be his best. Trust me.
Yeah, he needs a lot of jollof, you know what I'm saying, to cure that.
Trust me. That's the only difference there. Trust me, it's different genes he's dealing with, man. So he'll be all right.
He's
I hear that. DJB, what's your thoughts on this Saka situation, man?
Saka, I feel that he should be at that next level now. He should be one of these players that, I mean, he's a fantastic player. Let's not gloss it any other way. He's a brilliant player, and he's been our best player, really. You know, he's carried this football team for many, many seasons. But he's unfortunately the injury now, I believe, and I hope I'm wrong, is going to come back to haunt him. I've seen it with too many players with over the years. Jack Wilshere was a brilliant prospect. Look what happened to him. Rosicky, You know, Thomas Rosicky was the same. They'd play 3 or 4 games, then they'll break down, then they'll go missing for 3 games, then they come back. Then you think, oh, brilliant, Saka's fit. 3-4 games later, he's broke down again. Then he comes back. And I truly believe, and I hope I'm wrong, I believe that what you're going to see with Saka, you're just going to see 4 or 5 game runs. 4 or 5 games, then he's going to break down. Another 3 or 4 games, then he's going to break. He's just going to be in and out. And that is going to impede his career, unfortunately. He's got all the... It's all like the Michael Owens all coming back again. You know, I hope not, because he is still probably our best player. If Saka's playing well, then the team's playing well.
I think Arteta's going to need to manage it. Obviously,
but this is where it comes down. This is where it comes down, my friend. You know, it's all about game management, and he hasn't done that so far, has he? This is what I'm trying to say. I don't trust this man, and this is the problem. My trust has gone with him.
Yeah, and on that, did you hear that Saliba was injured before the game and he put him out there anyway?
Yeah, and the thing is, listen,
you wanted to play.
You're young guys. You're playing at Anfield. You're a young player. The first thing you're going to do, your adrenaline's pumping. You're out there. You've warmed up. You've done your ankle. You don't know quite bad it is. Of course, you're going to go up to your manager and go, "Yeah, I'm all right, boss. Yeah, I'll play. Yeah." Arteta should have turned around and said, I don't care if you want to play. I'm not playing you. You're injured. You're sitting on the bench. I know it's unfortunate. Put your arm around him. Put him on the bench. Have a little chat with him. Get on with it. No, he's put him back out there again. And now apparently it could be, I think it's ligament damage, and it could be out for like 4 or 5 weeks.
And that's his negative mindset. Because it's a defensive play. He said, no, I can't risk that. I want you to go out anyway. You're injured. Let that have been Gyökeres. He would have said, no, don't play. Because he didn't go out there to win anyway. That's what would have happened. 100%.
And did you hear what he said after the game? Oh, thank God we got Mosquera. Oh, thank God we got Mosquera. Did you clock what he meant by that?
Yeah.
I got Mosquera.
Yeah.
I bought Mosquera. Do you know what I'm saying? As in he bought Mosquera.
Mosquera. Well, we'll see how Mosquera pans out when he's playing every single week.
Right.
And he's playing Champions League Bayern Munich. And then he's having to run out against Manchester City. We'll see how Mosquera handles the situation.
Yeah, because that's what Top Greeners were saying. Did you see how great Mosquera was when he came on? What are we talking about here? He had a decent game. He come on, he was shaky. But guess what? You're going to have a great game if you've got 3 DMs in front of you. Yeah? You understand?
I'd have a great game.
Listen, I'll look good on a night out when I'm done up, mate. But when I come home, mate, you see the real me. So let's not smoke screen Mosquera, like, you know what I mean? Come on,
100%.
Time will tell.
Big up Sam, big up his son, bro. Big up Gunnar G in the chat as well. Umar, Patron, AJ, hey, Waffle, how you doing, my friend? Waffle, big up to you, man. Sam is saying, yeah, I'm Algerian. I'm like Mahrez. I'm Mahrez. That's the kind of football we like. That's the kind of football we like. The tiki taka. But yeah, man. Khawaja, big up Stash. Big up Adam Tuck. But look, listen, let's move on. We got Josh KRONKE that had the little meeting with this manager. And apparently he said, and I quote, you have to deliver this season. Now, when I looked into it, when I looked at it, I was like, why did it take him 3 games to say that? Why didn't he just say that at the beginning of the season? Isn't that the kind of stuff that you say before the season starts? Where you have like a little meeting and you kind of like show them the goals and whatnot? Is this the first time, by the way, is this the first time we have ever had goals at this club? Is this the first time? Because I'm sorry, since the KRONKE took over, I haven't seen you guys have any goals apart from playing Champions League. But why did he choose the Liverpool game? They're feeling it. They're feeling it that this guy is going to fail this season. It does not matter how much money you put into it. He is going to fail. Prime Messi won't save this guy. But what's your thoughts on this one, Dan, man? You believe Josh?
I believe him. And they're saying to themselves, enough is enough. the amount of money we have invested in you now, Mikel, yeah, it's time for you to deliver. Time and time again. We can't blame the Cronkies no more. They're not to blame no more. Yeah, they've put in all that money into Arteta. Like I said, he's been buying players and selling them at a loss. So not only are we giving you money, when we're giving you money, you're losing us money. Yeah, and on top of that, you're not winning no trophies. Yeah, the football's not entertaining. You probably watched the Liverpool game and said, wait a minute, I've spent all this money and you're going to Liverpool and you're not even looking like you're trying to challenge. Negative, negative, nasty, nasty. The time is now, Mikel. Yeah. On top of that, they probably didn't have no plans to buy Eze, but last minute they had to go and buy Eze. So they've outlaid that more money now. So now it's time to deliver, Mikel. There's no more excuses. There's nowhere else for this guy to hide. And even your top gooners and all these man here, they know it as well. They can feel it as well, that if your manager that you love so much that you back blindly, time and time again, if he doesn't deliver at the end of the season, it may be the end of the road. And he's not going to deliver. He's not going to deliver. This is what you need to realize. But my only concern is what are they asking for? Are they happy with an FA Cup? I'm not happy with an FA Cup. Are they happy with a Carabao Cup? I'm not happy with a Carabao Cup. We want major trophies. Yeah? We want major trophies. That's what we want. Yeah, and this is the conversation that's been had. So we'll see how the season now plans out. If this guy starts taking lets them play a bit more, is he going to stay negative? And I just believe that's what he's falling into. That's the category he's falling. Even against Nottingham Forest, you're not going to be seeing no silky stuff. Mark my words. It's going to be negative, sideways, backwards again. Yeah, hoping on a corner. This is what we're going to see. God forbid if Nottingham Forest score first. Remember I told you, God forbid that. Yeah, because like DJB said, I don't know where we're going with this against Nottingham Forest. I don't know if we're going to win. I'm not confident. But back to the Cronkies, like I said, I think they've had enough now. Coming up to how many years now? They've spent all this money. Highest net spend since Arteta's been there. There's nowhere for this guy to hide no more. Yeah? There's nowhere for him to hide. That's it. And for people like me and you and DJB, I said it at the start of the season to Dan, who's on Gooners Therapy with me. I said to him, even if we don't win nothing this season, I don't believe he's getting sacked. I said to myself, I'm preparing myself for another 2 years of this. But after this meeting, hopefully I'm wrong. But get that in your head as well. If we don't win nothing this season, he still might not be sacked. We don't know exactly what happened in the meeting. They're saying they're expecting this, but it might come at the end of the season. You know what? We're going to give you one more year, Mikel. Do you understand?
Because you need your players to gel, right? They need to gel the players, DJB. Do you know they need time, DJB?
Yeah.
You can't just bring Eze and Gyökeres, and Gyökeres came from Portugal. Eze came from Crystal Palace.
And
See, I can be.
Do you understand?
Do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi,
another country. Here we go again. The time roundabout on the Cronkies. Listen, I've said this before, man. There's always good and bad in any owner of any football club. Any fan will moan about the owners. Oh, the owners ain't doing this, and the owners said that, and the owners said that. We all know what Kroenke said when he came, when he appointed this man. Get us into the top 4 Champions League. And all the fans took that as, that's all they're interested in. They're only interested in the Champions League. What he said is this is a new manager. We've got to it's a process. Let's get in the Champions League. Let's establish ourselves and then see where we are. Right? That was number 1. Number 2, they get in the Champions League on a regular basis. And let's face it, Arteta's got us competing, got us runners up, threw more money at it. Number 2, that's that box ticked. Now he's looking at it. Hang on a minute. You finish runners up again. I've given you more money. And we're still not winning anything. No. I want to go to the next level now. You've had your chance. You've had your bedding in period. You've got us established. You've got us in the Champions League. I've given you the money. I need now to go to the next level. Now, what that next level means to the Cronkies, I don't know. Does it mean an FA Cup, Carabao Cup, finishing quarterfinals of the Champions League, FA Cup winners, coming second, FA Cup winners? I don't know. But what I do know is that this guy has got to deliver something. to stand any chance at all of staying at this football club, he's got to give them players and the fans silverware. So I think the Kroenkes are onto him. I don't think, but getting Berta in was no fluke. That was carefully planned. It was a man that had no contacts with the club, had no allegiance to the club, nothing, no ties with Arsenal whatsoever. He's been literally brought in from outside. He knows his stuff.
Do you feel like Bert has maybe had conversations?
Yeah, I think Bert has been brought in for a reason. Bert has been brought in a reason just to ruffle the feathers a little bit, just to someone to say, well, no, actually, you're not getting all your own way now. Yeah, but I don't want Gorkarez. I want Sesko. Tough, you're getting Gorkarez. This is the man we're getting. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't really want Eze. No, we're getting Eze. Sorry. Yeah. He's just come in just to kind of say, well, look, this is why when Arteta at the end of the season, when he was asked a question, straight away he went, oh, got nothing to do with me. It's them upstairs. It's them upstairs. Deflecting, passing the buck. All right. Berta knows all this. He ain't stupid. And the new coach that he's brought in as well on the touchline, he's no fool. So he knows what's happening. Heinze, that's it, Gabriel Heinze. Yeah. He's no fool. He's not going to take. He's not going to take all this like where you've seen Arteta in the past. And I go to the Emirates. I've seen it with my own eyes, where coaches are trying to give him an instruction, and he turns around. And he goes, "Sit down, sit down." So I'm in charge. Sit down. He ain't getting that from Heinze. Heinze's like, no. So all of these people, and their voices to the Kroenkes. Berta's a voice to the Kroenkes. So when you look at all the different things that's going on, all the foundations now are laid for this club to be successful. The team should be successful. The squad is good enough to win something. And whether you're an owner, whether you're a fan, whether you're just someone watching from the outside in, whether you've got no ties to the football club, you know that there's been enough money spent on this team, and the squad that he's got is good enough to win something. And the Kroenkes ain't stupid. They also know. They also know. So his time is coming. His time is coming. It might get drawn out. It might be drawn out. But his time is coming. I still say, and I said before I finish, I said it'd be Christmas. I think they'll assess it at Christmas. I think if we're laying 4th, 5th, off the top, not really playing well, struggling in the Champions League, I think they might assess it then. But it might be at the end of the season. He might win an FA Cup and it might not be enough. We might win an FA Cup and they still might say, sorry, it's not what we wanted. It weren't in our plans. It weren't in our plans. But I think, and I hate to say it, and Kenny said it, and everyone has said it, I think the FA Cup or a Carabao Cup will probably buy him more time, unfortunately.
Disgusting.
It shouldn't, but I think it will. But no, they're definitely onto him. He's under pressure. You've only got to listen to the waffle he comes out with in press conferences, throwing Eze under the bus after 19 minutes. Do you know what I mean? You know, he's giving Havertz 50 games. I'll give him time, putting his arm around him, running into the crowd, running into the crowd. My bro. Eze misses a chance after 19 minutes, and it's like, oh, he should have scored.
Yeah, because maybe that comes
if
back
he
to
scored,
your point,
it'd be a different game.
That weren't his signing. You're right, DJ. Maybe that comes back to your point why he was doing that.
Yeah, it's not his guy. It weren't his guy. Calafiori's his guy. Havertz is his guy. All these players that you see, that's why he's bombed out.
Calafiori. He loves the Calafiori, doesn't he?
Yeah, he loves it. You have to get in Arteta's mindset. You have to get in his psyche and the way he thinks. Yeah, that is why... In press conference, if he'd have come out against Liverpool, if he'd have come out in that press conference and gone, look, I don't want anyone blaming my players. This is down to me, this result. I picked the team. I got it wrong. I picked the team. I made a mistake. You would have some sort of respect for the guy. But the fact that he's throwing Eze under the bus and he's deflecting everything, yeah. The Cronkies know this. They're
He's a
not
nasty
silly.
man. He's an arrogant, nasty man.
They're not silly. Listen, I'm not massive Cronk. Before everyone says, "Oh, you know, the owners of this, the owners of that." Listen, if it weren't for the owners, you wouldn't have had £1 billion spent on your football club. So love them or hate them. Without them, there's no £1 billion. And it's the owners that have kept this guy in a job by paying him £15 million a year.
That's their biggest mistake.
So before you get on, exactly, but before they get on the Cronkies back, because I know it's on the owners. Well, listen, it's the owners that have kept this guy in the job. I'm annoyed with the owners that they've given him another season, Rashid.
Facts.
I thought he'd have gone this season. That's what I'm annoyed with the owners about.
They saved him time and time again. Do you remember January? They threw him under. They threw the owners under the bus. January, when we weren't going for nothing and everything was gone apart from Champions League, they were like, "Oh, but the owners, right? The owners. You used that one. That's it. You used that excuse."
They tried to tee up Berta, didn't they? They tried to tee up Berta. Oh, it would be Berta's fault because he's in charge. But now he signed Eze and he signed Gyökeres.
There's nowhere to hide.
It's not Berta's fault anymore. So Arteta can't even get out of that jail. Can't get out of Berta jail. There's nowhere to hide now. There's nowhere.
Big up Aaron in the chat, by the way. Big up Aaron,
big up Aaron, man. Big up legend. Big up.
Say Arteta simps, spastics, idolizing Mikel's process, already making excuses for that crap against Liverpool. Relentlessly shameless. Facts, man. Facts. These man, bro. These man. Gunnar saying he ain't that guy. He's just trying to be sub-decision. Timing is a joke. 100%, man.
Ridiculous.
Or almost saying Arteta's gonna give us our tunnel back. Listen, that was all tactics. It's all these bullshit tactics.
It's never, that was a masterstroke.
It's never football, DJB, is it with him? They asked him after the game, they were like, what was it before the game? I think it was like, Arteta, did you play that Never Walk Alone for the Liverpool game? He was like, oh well, I played it for the Man City game. How do you know? When we beat Man City. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what he's trying to say? Like, oh well, we beat Man City.
Oh look, we beat Man City 5-1, gassing himself up.
Yeah.
A joker.
Yeah. Oh, Man United. We won a stinky 1-0 against the 15th place. Grimsby bossed it. Grimsby bossed it against them. We won a stinky 1-0, and let's be honest, they played better than us. They played better than us.
Covering over the cracks.
Fan, I'd be gutted I never come out.
Covering over the cracks, polyfiller settings. That's what was going on against Man United. Trust me.
Terrible, man.
Not good.
No, it's not good. It's not good.
In 6 years, Arteta still hasn't learned the bloody thing. Facts, bro. We played that 3 DMs before. Didn't work. Move on. Move on.
Trust me.
Please, go on.
No, I was just going to say, even like you said, the top goonies, the Arsenal fans, they're not confident about us winning nothing. They will say it, but they're not confident because if I said to them, if you had Jurgen Klopp inside as our manager right now of this team, would you be more confident? They're stuttering. Yeah? Of course you would be more confident.
Well, they made Liverpool favourites to win the league at the start of the season. And I'm going to them, how are you making Liverpool favourites when you're saying that we've got the best team in the Premier League?
There's only one answer for that.
We should be
believe in Arteta. That's it.
When you've had a guy spending over £1 billion and he's been at the club he's going into his 7th season, we should be favourites. We should be dominating this league. We should have gone to Anfield and dominated that game. We should have dominated that game. 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Today, Dilute Guna asked Cecil, he was like, well, do you think we're going to win anything this season? I don't know. And one guy in the chat was like, oh, Cecil, do you still dance samba? I was like, he's dancing samba right now, dancing around the question.
Yeah.
Do you know
what I would have said is, Cecil, can you actually be like a proper fan and be honest rather than keep worrying about whether you're going to get in a press conference or not?
Facts, bro.
100%.
Facts. Do you know?
Stop selling yourself.
If I gave up, this is what he said. This is what he said, DJB. Yeah. Well, if I gave up right now, there's no point in going to the games. Yes, there is. There is a point. Go out there and cuss and show that you're not happy. Show to the
100%.
Cronkies that you're not happy about this situation. AFTV, whether we like it or not, they got 2 million plus followers.
Yeah.
You man are huge in the world, not just
Yeah.
here in the world. If
You should
everyone
exactly, Rashid, I've been saying that when you're
in it, DJB,
when you're that big, you should be setting the standards of knowing what's going on, not worrying about your own,
100%.
putting it out there and worrying about your own. You should be setting the standard to get this club back great again, because at the moment it's crazy. I mean, you've only got to look at the wages. We can't get rid of players. You got players going out on loan, potentially can come back again. You got players going on a free where no one wants to buy them. You got Havertz crocked 280 grand a week.
Crazy.
You got Jesus 265 grand a week. Can't even kick a ball. I mean, it's just years and years of neglect.
It's painful.
Hey, we finished second, guys. We finished runners up. We should be happy.
No one's happy. It's painful. It's painful. It's painful to be an Arsenal fan. Very painful, man. Especially with Arteta in charge. And the horrible thing is that we was on the cusp of we are on the cusp of greatness, and it's this manager that is holding us back. Yeah, and this is what you Arsenal fans can't see at the moment. Yeah, I want to be proven wrong. Do you understand? I'm not going to be proven wrong. Yeah, because Liverpool is a perfect example as to why last season before, perfect examples, time and time again. You see this 14 draws last season. Yeah, we're ahead and then we're shutting up shop.
They know, man. They know. They just got their own agenda. It's just I sometimes question whether it's about whether their really heart is at the club or whether their heart is that they're building their own foundations.
100%.
Do you know what? Think about it, guys. Yeah, you man don't need Arsenal to make bread. To make money, you don't need them. You're so powerful in this fan base that you don't even need. Arsenal are gonna ride with you either way. Think about it, because if you've got AFTV on your side, you've got the whole club, or not the whole club. 70% of the fans will be happy if you got them on your side. So
they're
what's the point?
Minds. AFTV control minds, bro.
Yeah, they do. They do. Just like the PR out there, we're not going to talk about it, but like, you know what I mean? Just like the PR out there, it controls minds. It sets certain narratives. They know how to word things. You know how it is when you put on that top gooner. I can be a top gooner right now. I can be a top gooner right now. Easiest job in the world. Easiest job in the world. Gas
and
everything
you'll get more traction as well.
Yeah, 100%.
That's where most of the fan base is.
I think I honestly believe. I mean, you're talking about the Cronkies as well, but the more worrying thing for me is if we don't win anything this season, we're going to start losing our vital assets. We're going to start losing Saliba. We're going to start losing Saka, and people are going to me, "Oh, Saka won't go." Saka will go. Saka will
at some
go.
point.
He goes to England. He's seen Harry Kane not win anything at Tottenham and everything else, and then rock up at Bayern Munich and win something. These players, these young players, they want something to show for their work.
Definitely.
They don't want to go through their whole life not winning anything. You know, you got there's players at Crystal Palace that have won more than Arsenal.
Madness.
There's players,
100%.
Crystal Palace winning that FA Cup has won more than some of the players at Arsenal.
Yeah, and if we go back to Arteta as well, he would not have survived at any of the so-called big six clubs. He would have been sacked long time ago. Man United would have got rid of him.
Yeah.
Liverpool would have got rid of him. Chelsea definitely would have got rid of him. Let me tell you something. See if Arteta done what's his name done? Who's the old Tottenham manager again? Right, Postecoglou. If he would have done that, he wouldn't have been sacked. Yeah? He would not have been sacked right now. He would be God right now to Arsenal fans. Even Tottenham are moving bigger than us. Yeah,
they are now. Levy's gone.
Levy's gone. Yeah, madness.
Hopefully, someone like Levy. But yeah, his son is suggesting hat owners who buy clubs just to win titles might face financial challenges, especially when comparing to wealthy owners like Man City. But we've been spending, his son. We've been spending, broski. We've been spending. I don't think that thing where you can say, "Oh, other teams spend money, blah blah blah." We don't spend. That's Wenger times. We're way past that.
This guy's been backed.
Backed.
He's been backed. He's got no more excuses, man.
No more, no more. Fergie
No
never
more.
stood up as much and waved his arm around, moaning to the fourth official. And listen, man, it's not about that. If Wenger had this team, he would have won the title. He would have won the title. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And you know, we spoke about the FA Cup and Carabao Cup. He's not going to win. I can't see him. He might get a Carabao Cup, but I can't see it. 3 games won in the FA Cup since we've won it. And what he's going to do in one of these FA Cup games, it's going to be a ridiculous lineup. He's going to put the second team out there, mix and match it, and we're going to get found out. That's what's going to happen. When you're meant to be going strong, you haven't got the luxury of playing your second team in the FA Cup no more, Mr. Mikel Arteta. You ain't got that luxury. Yeah? This is the cup that might save your job, but he's going to do it, Mr. Arrogant. Go for his second team, what he thinks is good enough. Yeah?
And we'll get knocked out.
Going to get found out, bro.
Facts. He doesn't have the luxury to play a second team, because you need to actually know how to manage to play a second team. But it is Igal. Igal's happy about the whole process. He'll believe in the process this season, and he'll believe next season, and he'll believe the season after. Igal, stop being the problem. You're part of it. You can pull out. You don't need them. You don't need them. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be ultra positive. I don't know why you are anyway, because I'm not understanding. Sometimes I kind of get it, but sometimes I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, hey, you're telling me Josh Kroenke loves Arteta, but it's time, it's do or die time. So you're trying to tell me if he doesn't win, we want him sacked, right? I'm gonna remember this. I'm gonna screenshot.
Lies. You see, coming. I've got my co-host Dan. See, coming the end of the season, yeah, and we haven't won nothing. Loads of excuses are coming. Yeah, they're gonna find more reasons why Arteta should stay. Guarantee you it. This person got injured. We got robbed in that game. Yeah, this is what we're gonna be hearing. Yeah, watch and see. They'll have
no owners love their managers, mate. In any football club, Crystal Palace, Brighton, they keep their distance. But if they need to strike, they'll strike. There's no love when owners are dishing out money out their own pockets.
Do you know what it is? I'm being generous, yeah. When we lost the 4th place to Tottenham, phase 1 Tottenham, may I add, with Conte, phase 1, we lost 4th place. That was the time to sack him.
Yeah. That's when I was Arteta out, and the next season was the one where he surprised us, innit? And we almost won it, innit? Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. and then he let you believe again, and then he done madness again in certain games, and you think, oh no, he's bottling this. This ain't happening. And then he bottled. That's when he should have. That was his final straw, definitely. But
yeah, 8 points, DJB. Come on. But anyway, the live is. We'll land on this. I just want to ask you guys, how much do you rate this window and why? Obviously, and what are we gonna win in your opinion after watching 3 games? And I mean, I know you can't take 3 games to watch the whole, but you've got an idea about what's coming this season. What's your thoughts on this one, Dan?
I'm giving the window, not giving it a 10 out of 10 because it's far from that. I would say it's a strong 8 out of 10. And the reason why it's an 8, I'll focus on the negative first, is that the outgoings haven't been good enough. We've still got people like Martinelli there. Yeah, we haven't made no money. We haven't sold no players. So in that terms, it haven't been too good. But with the signings we've made in Eze, Gyökeres, there's still, I want to talk about Zubimendi because there's a lot of question marks over that guy's name, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, and before the start of the season, I said, I'm not too sure how we're going to fare. And the reason why I said that is because we don't know how Zubimendi is going to fare in the Premier League. Yeah, this isn't the Spanish league. This is the Premier League. Yeah, so I wasn't too sure about that. So Zubimendi, good signing. At the moment, Zubimendi is making me think when Norgard's back, let's see what Norgard does. That's how Zubimendi's got me feeling right now. Let's see what Premier League proven Norgard can do instead of Zubimendi, because he's not doing much. That's how he's got me feeling. So backup goalkeeper in Kepa, decent signing, not the worst signing, not the greatest signing. If we see him out there, let's see what he does. But yeah, overall, I'll say it's a strong window. For anyone else, if it wasn't Mikel Arteta that was in charge, this is a very strong window.
Facts.
Very strong window. Can't complain. Best window I've seen.
So you've seen the strong window. You've seen a bit of Arsenal. What's to come? These three games. Do you think there's any possibility to win anything?
before the
'Cause
window, end of the
I
window,
don't.
even if we sign Mbappe, as long as Mikel Arteta's in charge, we're not winning nothing. That's where I'm at. Mbappe,
Fair enough, innit?
bring back Ronaldinho,
Vinny,
bring
Ronaldinho,
back all of them. Bring back all of them
Cafu.
prime. Yeah, he's not gonna do it
Yeah.
because he will go to Anfield and do the same thing with those players. Yeah,
Facts.
that's what he would do.
Facts, bro.
Yeah.
He's living in his head.
100%.
Mr.
Doesn't matter.
Negative. Yeah, he can't go back to 22, 23. That scarred him, and he's now living in his head. He's a madman. That's what's
It's
happened
like,
to
yeah,
him.
it's like having a Ferrari with a Ford Focus engine in it, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. Or have
100%.
that's
You
what I'm
know?
saying. You've got your
It might
Ferrari.
look good from the outside, but when
It's
you put your
food.
foot down, brother, there's nothing there.
Yeah, you got your Ferrari, but Mikel
You know.
Arteta's the drunk driver. How about that one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's
Yeah.
As
going on.
Matty said, as Matty the Southern Gooner says, it's an ambulance with no wheels.
So that's where I'm at.
100%, man.
100%.
100%.
But no, listen,
Mikel.
listen. I'm not judging the window because I'm looking at the players now, and I'll give them time. What you've got to ask is the players that have come in, bearing in mind we've not won any trophies, not won any major trophies, other than Eze, Gyökeres, have the players coming in taken us to that next level? Have we signed of Isak? Have we signed of Wirtz? Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So Mosquera, I can't judge him. I've seen him after
He's
the
better
game
than
against
Kivior,
Liverpool,
though. So we
and
allow.
he's better than Kivior. So he's an upgrade. He looks better than Kivior. Even though Kivior didn't do much wrong when he came in, though. Let's be honest,
Yeah.
he didn't do too badly. So Mosquera's going to need time for me to judge him. Zubimendi, I'm going to need about another 5 or 6 games, but I'm already seeing signs of Zubimendi under pressure has got to work very, very hard on his game, to be honest. And I don't think we haven't got the time. He needs to hit the ground running. All these players need to hit the ground running. As for bringing players in, yeah, you can't argue with a window. We've got more adequate cover in a lot of positions now, which we're struggling for. But we still haven't solved a lot of problems. We still haven't solved the left-hand side. We still haven't got that left winger. And people are going to say to me, Eze's a left winger. I brought it up on my channel yesterday. Eze, I'm not saying he's not a left winger, but he's not as effective on the left as he is more central.
Facts.
And
Facts.
the
I
reason-
agree.
Yeah, the reason why he's not going to play Eze in the 10, because if Eze then balls out in a 10, scores goals in the 10, gets assists in the 10, this guy's now thinking, yo, hang on a minute, I might have to drop my captain.
Yeah.
So he's going to put him out on the left.
Mm.
He's going to put him out on the left. Madueke is going to go on the right as cover for Saka. Eze's going to go out on the left. Yeah, Eze is better than Martinelli on the left, but he's not as effective on the left as what he is in central position. So for me, the window, yeah, we'll judge it. We'll judge it come what may. It's been a decent window, but as my man just said, we've not got rid of the players and we've not made substantially enough money, so our net turnover is not brilliant. Yeah, the jury's still out on me on a lot of players. Madueke, I think what you saw against Liverpool is his ceiling. I don't think Madueke can get any better than that, personally. I think that's it. What you saw Madueke do, Madueke does. That's it.
Especially
He might get lucky. He might get a cross in. He might score the odd goal. But that's the best you're going to get out of Madueke. Chelsea don't bomb players on if they think they're any good. I mean, that's Madueke. And is Arteta going to turn Madueke into the next Saka? No. So forget that. Norgard. You have the manager of Brentford rock up at Spurs. And Norgard was his captain at Brentford for how many seasons? 2-3 seasons? If Norgard was any good, the man that went to Tottenham would have been taking his captain. And we end up with him. So that tells you all you need to know about Norgard. Who else came in for him? Did West Ham come in for Norgard? Did Brighton?
Nobody.
All these teams that need players on the cheap, did they come in for Norgard? No one come in for Norgard.
No one would have mentioned Norgard. Never. That would have never been on our agenda.
You're telling me after 50 years of supporting this club, Norgard is an Arsenal player? No. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but he's not an Arsenal player. He's not going to take us to the next level. So for me, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But I've been saying this. We all say this, Rashid. Everyone says this. You can give this manager prime Messi, prime Maradona, prime R9. Yeah. Prime Ronaldinho, prime Pirlo, prime David. You can give him any player that you can think of that's a baller in their prime, and this guy will find a way how to turn them into clowns, how to turn it into a circus.
Facts.
Seriously, we've seen it. We've seen it. It doesn't matter who you give. That's why the win.
This is therapy right here. I'll be honest.
That's why you've got to give these signings time. You've got to see how they perform.
Yeah,
but we know how they're going to perform under this manager. We see it Sunday at Anfield. Look at Declan Rice. Look, he's running his socks off. He's trying to be a 6. He's trying to be an 8. He's trying to create. He's trying to defend. He comes off of there absolutely shattered. He's the next player going down with injury.
Yeah, and on that,
Rice is the next one in line. Trust me.
Yeah, on the Eze thing as well. See, when Eze came in, I'm saying to myself, Odegaard, if you're stinking out the gaff, Eze's taking your place. Yeah? No. Yeah? Even listen to this one. Zubimendi, see if you're stinking out the gaff. What we're going to do now, we're going to pop Declan Rice back into the 6. We're going to put Eze next to Odegaard. You think we're going to see that this season?
Yeah. I'd like to see
happen.
Why can't any decent manager would go to Odegaard? Okay, Odegaard, you've gone stale in the 10. Yeah. Do your thing. Go out there and enjoy it. Do your free roll, Vitinha sort of thing. What he does for PSG. Pop on the left, pop on the right. Just run the show.
Free roll.
Get on the ball. Run freely. We've got Declan Rice. We've got Zubimendi. We've got Timber. We've got a solid defence. You go and enjoy yourself, and then put Eze with him, with Odegaard popping up around the midfield, left, right, centre, and then you put Odegaard popping up everywhere. Now you might be creative. Then you might start seeing Yorkeres, but it's too regimental.
And I think what's happening with
Odegaard, Kylie Minogue, spinning around, going backwards.
What's happening with Odegaard? See, when he was balling out that season, Odegaard,
yeah. He's not this shit.
No one was expecting that. Yeah. Now the game plan for these other managers coming in is
2 years we've had of that with Odegaard.
Stop Odegaard. Yeah. Put the pressure on him. And the proof is that he's not good enough. That was a purple patch.
Easy.
That's all it was.
Rashid, I know you got to bounce, but if you was the opposition manager now playing Arsenal, easy. If say Saka's fit, you put 2-3 players on Saka, you smash into Odegaard early doors, 2 banks of 4, hit diagonals, long balls, hit diagonals, and you get
runner.
From deep. And you get a runner running from deep. That's it. Cross into the box, done.
That's it. Boom. Goal. Sit back. I'll let you play. I'll let you play. I'll catch you on the counter with someone fast. And that's it.
Done.
Simple math.
Done.
And that's not just me. This is a lot of managers that have done to this. This is the same way they beat every manager beats him the same way.
Moyes done it when he come to the Emirates.
Yeah.
What have done it when he come to the Emirates? We've seen it time and time. The Brighton manager,
Areola, he did it as well.
Brighton manager.
Yeah.
Thomas Frank has frustrated Arteta many a time with Brentford. So we go on about, look at our record against the Big Six. Look at our record what about the other teams? You've seen that record.
That's our biggest problem.
We've been beaten twice at home.
To win the league, you're going to have to obviously play these lower teams more than you play the Big Six.
Yeah, but the Big Six record's gone now, though, isn't it? It's gone now. We've been beaten.
It's gone now. And by the way, even in the Big Six record, we're number one on that. We're number 2, by the way. When you points tally. So that Big Six record that they're talking about, when it comes to the points tally, Liverpool are first and we're second, by the way.
But we never We still never went and beat Man. We still never went and beat Man City at the Etihad or beat Liverpool at Anfield, though, did we? So
we just defend DJB. Dude, look, I have to go, but I'm angry. I want to keep going The thing is, I want to keep going. These guys, they
yeah.
get me so angry. But yeah, man.
Shane's got his bruise, isn't it?
Big up to Aaron. This is the sickest title you can. The squad is ready. The manager is.
Yeah, Aaron, that is brilliant. He said that
Sick
on my
title.
channel an hour ago. Over an hour. Yeah, big up, Aaron. That
Big,
sums it up.
man.
The squad is ready. The squad is ready. The manager isn't. He's never been ready.
100%. BLK, thank you for the $2. Kivior said he has heard of his transfer through socials.
Oh my word! If that's true,
Man,
that's
I ain't
bad.
got no love for Kivior. Trust me, I ain't got no love for Kivior, but that's not a way to.
One thing you can say about Arteta, once he's done with you, he's a nasty piece of work. That guy.
See, the problem is, right? Like people are getting on Martinelli's case and all of that, and I get it. When players are playing badly and they're not very good, you get on their cases. But a lot of these players have failed under this manager. Can you blame the players?
Fact.
I don't know. Can you
Fact.
blame the players?
I mean, Odegaard's not this shit. I know for a fact Odegaard's not this shit.
Odegaard's not that bad. No. You put Odegaard under someone like Klopp or something like that. He's balling out.
He's balling out. But yeah, people, I gotta run. Big up to Touchline. Touchline just joined us. Big up to Touchline, man. Real one. Big up to Aaron every single time. Of course, Sam, Adam Turk, Mentality Mind, DJB. Not gonna lie, I think it will be Coldrum when you return to Emirates. Sam is on your. I think he knows you. I think we'll be
at Coldrum when you return at the Emirates. Sam is on your ass.
Big up, man. I'm the same though. Once I'm done, I have a nice 100%, man. But big up to everyone that's locked in. Hey, listen, Dan, DJB, thank you very much. You made it a sick show, both of you. And make sure you sub a like to the man them. Especially Dan and DJB. Links in the title, yeah? Links in the title. Stay blessed, people.
Make sure you sub
all of that good stuff.
Love to every one of you, man. And yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna raid Shane. Yeah, we're gonna raid Shane.
Yeah, big up Shane.
So big up to everyone that's locked in.
Big up.
Make sure you follow him. And Arteta out.
Arteta out. There you
big
go.
up, my friend.
There you go.